we want to demonstrate Pirogov's ring. And to do Pirogov's ring, we're going to adjust the power to where it's comfortable. So let me know when you feel it.
I feel it.
Okay. And I'm just going to check a place on the neck. Is that still okay?
Yeah.
All right. So for Pirogov's ring, we're actually going to start at C7. Remember that bump on the back of the neck where the first vertebrae sort of sticks out? And we're going to be actually above C7, so we're not going to be directly on it. And we're going to place the device, in this case we're using the Dove, right above C7 for 30 seconds. And we let it sit there. Once 30 seconds has passed, we start moving it around the neck, and we get good contact the entire way, coming around the neck. We're coming back to C7, or to just above C7. We're not on C7. And when we get there, we stop. Again for 30 seconds. When 30 seconds has elapsed, we now are going to rotate the opposite way and go back around the neck, the entire neck, keeping good contact the entire way. And you may see the skin being pushed along a little bit. That's fine. You want good pressure as you come around. And when you end up again above C7. That completes one cycle. With Pirogov's ring, you do this ring 1, 3, or 5 times, so an odd number of times. So if we wanted to complete it again after 30 seconds, we would come back, go around the neck, ending above C7 and stopping. Then after 30 seconds, we come back, rotate the opposite direction around the neck, keeping the electrodes in firm contact, and ending up above C7. So this is a technique, and you would do this again 1, 3, or 5 times. So we're coming back around again to complete the cycle. We're going to come up with an odd number. We stop above C7 for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds will have passed, we reverse the direction, come back around the neck, keeping the electrode in contact, and stopping again for 30 seconds. That would complete the ring that we're doing just above C7. And that was our starting point. So when we got to C7, from any direction, we waited for a pause. So for the second part of Pirogov's ring, we're going to start on the lower ring, and we're going to move the opposite direction. So this would be the location for the suprasternal notch. Now the first ring, we started and we went this direction. So we're going to start the opposite direction, and we're going to leave it attached to the skin. And by the way, we're going across C7 this time on the lower ring, and we're coming around, finishing the lower ring, and we're stopping on the suprasternal notch for 30 seconds. After the 30 seconds has elapsed, 20, 30 seconds, something like that, we start reversing it again. So you notice we're going to complete the ring, and we're going across C7 and back around to the front of the suprasternal notch, and we're going to pause there again for that 30 seconds. So this is a technique that completed one cycle. Now you can do this an odd number of times. If you did the upper ring 3 times, do the lower ring 3 times. If you did the upper ring 1 time, do the lower ring 1 time. And that's the technique for Pirogov's ring. And it does not matter what you use. You're going to be moving it where it's a cosmodic, on any of the modes. You want continuous mode actually, but it won't matter if it's a SCENAR or a COSMODIC, you'll still do it exactly the same way. You'll start at C7, you'll move one direction, whichever you decide, come around, pause just above C7, you come back around just above C7 and pause. So we started this direction, the lower ring would start at suprasternal notch and come the opposite direction, right? So this is the technique that you would be applying.